people questions about counterfeiting protections. We came up with the science of bills.
As a hypothesis, we thought that not many people would know about things to prevent counterfeiting. We also thought that people who worked with lots of money, such as cashiers and bankers, would know a lot more about things to prevent counterfeiting than people who do not. We also thought that the watermark would be the most popular thing to help prevent counterfeiting.
We made up some definitions. So the first definition we have is counterfeit. It means fake or unreal. The next definition that we have is a watermark. It's a picture on a bill that you can see if you hold it up to the light. A security thread is a thread on the bill, and the amount of the bill is printed on it, and it is a way of telling if a bill is real or counterfeit. You can see it when you shine a UV light on it. The counterfeit detecting marker is, if you use this on a real bill, it will turn a light shade of gold, but if the bill is fake or counterfeit, the mark will turn almost black. It is testing the paper of the bill. And the UV light is an ultraviolet light that helps you see the security thread.
The materials we used to do the project is a survey to interview people for our project.
Our survey is down here.
Yeah. People to answer our survey questions to. A phone to talk to people if we can't talk to them in person. Google Docs or Excel or a piece of paper and a pencil to record our data on. A computer, or we wouldn't be able to get Google Docs or Excel.
Our procedure was, first you have to make up a survey of questions. Then you have to create a spreadsheet to record your data on. Then you have to ask a wide variety of people. Then you can look at your data and see what kind of answers you got. Then turn your information into useful and understandable graphs. Make some conclusions, make some recommendations, and share it.
We made some graphs so we could put all our recorded data on. And our first graph had the question of, did you ever work at a job where you had to worry about getting counterfeit bills? We asked 53 people, and about half of those people, they did have to worry about it because of their job, but the other half didn't.
The second graph that we made was for the question, what bill denominations have things to help prevent counterfeiting? Lots of people knew that hundreds, 50s, and 20s had things to help prevent counterfeiting, but not many people knew that 1s, 10s, and 5s had things to help prevent counterfeiting, and 5 people didn't know about counterfeit protection.
Our third question is, have you ever seen a counterfeit bill? About 4 in every 10 people we surveyed have seen a counterfeit bill. It was around the same for the people who did work with money.
The fourth graph that we made was for the question, how do you tell if a bill is real or counterfeit? Close to half the people we interviewed knew about the watermark. About 1 in every 4 people knew about the security thread or knew about the special anti-counterfeiting mark.
Our last question is, what are some materials or things you can use to tell if a bill is real or counterfeit? And most of the people we surveyed knew a marker could be used. About half knew you could use a light, but not many knew about others like the UV light, the magnifying glass, or your hands or your eyes. In conclusion, we found out that not all our hypotheses were correct. We learned that a lot of people knew about things that help prevent counterfeiting. We also learned that people who work with cash knew a lot about counterfeiting detecting marker, but not much else. This was probably because they were all trained to only know about this mainly. And we were correct that the most popular thing that people knew about to prevent counterfeiting is the watermark. However, most cashiers didn't know about the watermark.
We made some In stores, workers should not always rely on the counterfeit detecting marker because if you bleach the paper or spray hairspray on the paper, the water will come up, the marker will come up good.
We did it
On this fake bill, and it came up good,
like it usually would on a normal bill.
but it is definitely fake because you have
It's
some
wonky.
misprinting, and it doesn't feel right,
It's
and there's
wonky.
no watermark or security thread. For small bills such as 10s, 5s, and 1s, stores should have a strong magnet because there's iron in the ink, so when you put the magnet near the bill and raise your hand, the bill will rise also, so this is, you can do it, just, see? So. So yeah.
So how are you going to finish? You know, like, thank you for your time. Do you have any questions? Or something?
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Do you have any questions?